Welcome back, guys. Ghetto Rig episode 266? 67. Thank you, Miggy. My name is Jay. To all those who don't know me, all the way to my right is my co-host Eddy. Behind the camera, we have Miggy. But on a couch, on a couch, we have our one of our best guests to date, Yuri Simões. He's back at it again. We're still waiting to see if we can get Nick out here. You know what I mean? And then
That'll be nice.
yeah, if we get Nick out here and we can figure something out, maybe we can create a new little offshoot. Maybe go from there and talk more about stuff. But guys, I want to start this podcast very controversial. I want to get your opinions on it. Miggy, go ahead to Discord for me, please, and I posted a clip there, and I want your opinions about this. Is this something that's like? Is this something that's like plaguing the world, or is this just something that because they can do it, you don't have to have the volume?
This is it.
Yeah, this is it. These are all UFC fighters.
Michael, yeah.
These are all UFC fighters.
Who is that?
There's another UFC fighter. That's that kid that has the black tattoo in the chest and in the back.
Oh, that's the part where he talks about Epstein.
Yeah,
What the
bro.
fuck? Look at that. Oh, man. I think that Ecuadorian one, they say that's a holiday in Ecuador that they have to dress like women. I would skip the holiday. I would get out of Ecuador on that day, bro.
Taking a mini vacation for one day.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on?
This is controversial or sus?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's controversial sus, right? Like,
Oh, wait. Who is that?
there's some guy dressed like Trump.
Somebody kissing Dana White.
Nope.
Oh man.
So what do you guys
so
think? What
Pratis
do you
was the
think is
most
going on
normal
there?
guy out of everyone there.
Yeah.
Pratis, yeah.
Yeah, there's been some controversy around protests because people. I mean, you said it the other day. The whole smoking thing and like, yeah, it's not like kind of like the lifestyle that a fighter should carry. And a lot of other people have said that. Actually, I've heard it quite often recently. But a lot of people like the guy too, man. Like,
Bro,
He just won against Leon Edwards too.
the first person to knock
And he
him out
knocked
in
him
the UFC.
out. So it's working for him, right? It's hard to judge. And also, like, I was thinking about it from the last time because personally, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't advertise that. I think everybody can do whatever they want in their personal life, but I think there's some things that are not meant to be, especially depending on your position. I think that, but like, I think also UFC and MMA, it's not like a martial arts, mixed martial arts, but it doesn't really take that culture from martial arts in a way. They're more like athletes, and the UFC or the MMA lifestyle doesn't really have anything to do with the jiu-jitsu lifestyle. There are jiu-jitsu fighters that go to MMA and they change a little bit, but they still kind of like stay around the environment that they grew up in. But then there's also a lot of dogs, and there's a lot of people there wild there, and they're athletes from other modalities and stuff that don't share that culture and stuff. So, and it's working for him. So who am I to judge,
That reminds me, we've seen the interview between John Jones and Daniel Cormier, where Daniel Cormier is like, you don't want to hear what I have to say. And John's like, go ahead and say it. I've already told you before, you don't fucking deserve this shit. And
Who said that?
Daniel Cormier to John Jones. He goes, with all the fucking life decisions that you make, you are God gifted with all these blessings of being the best in the world. And look at all the decisions you make and fuck that yourself over. You literally are like self-destruction. You don't deserve that shit. And he's like, it's sad to see because you're like have this God gifted talent of being the best in the world, and then you go outside and you do all this dumb shit.
What did he say? What did they answer?
I don't remember John's answer, but I mean, what he said to his point was valid. Going out there and putting out a bad example for kids and shit, because it's John Jones, fucking the idol to anyone that's gonna be going into MMA. He's the number one guy, and then you see him getting arrested, and the thing with his girlfriend and all that shit that's happened before.
Yeah, one thing
Doing
is
coke like a monster.
yeah, well, one thing is like to talk. One thing is to talk and say controversial shit, but kind of like stay within, like, as that person.
What you're actually doing, you don't see, like the actions that the masses see aren't actually associated with all that shit you talk necessarily. Like
well, not even that. Let's say you're talking controversial shit, but you're like that throughout all your life. This is who you are, and controversial you shit that you say you stay on it, like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
you kind of are able to sit there and then back up your own shit. Okay, fine. But then when you're like going out there and you're doing blow and this and that and the third, like, the problem is most people don't understand. Like, there are people out there that got prescription for a methamphetamines, right? Like, their doctors will prescribe that shit for them, right?
Yeah, certain opioids and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
But there are people that can just, like, you know, they're very disciplined. They're doing the correct dose. They're never getting like hooked on that shit. Like, they're not overdoing it. But most people are not like that. Most people are gonna fucking look at us like, oh, look at this guy. Let me do it too, cause I'm just as good. But it's just like, these are unique individuals. Like, you know, that you're not them. And that's, I think, the problem is where that bad example comes in. It's not necessarily a bad example. It's not one of those things where it's like, it's more it has to do more with people like not understanding that you're not them. You can't do the same shit as him. You're probably gonna self-destruct, so you probably don't want to do that, right? But people are gonna fucking do it, you know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I don't necessarily agree with all that shit. Like, why you even advertise? And like, if you're gonna do it so you don't get in fucking trouble, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's like two things, right? Like, the Carlos Prates thing is one thing. Like, he advertently shows off him kind of like smoking cigarettes. He did it at the press conference after his most previous fight.
I think now is his marketing too. It's part of it.
It's part of it, right?
Because I don't think he was so about it. Like, he was smoking, but now he's like, he's not giving
that's
a
part
fuck.
of like
He's
his.
like,
That's part of
embracing
his
it.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see his face when he was getting punched in the face when Leon Edwards was on his back?
Like that. Like,
Bro.
He's literally like.
Yeah.
The guy Leon's just like hitting him in the face, and he after the fight he goes, "Man, I trained with Kyle, Ohio. Like, I'm used to a fucking guy 100 pounds heavier than him on my back, and he thought he was gonna submit me. Not gonna happen." That was what he said in the press conference afterwards. What I was saying is, like, Carlos, like, that's almost part of his act. You know, people look at it and go, "Man, yeah, he shouldn't be smoking cigarettes," which is
Can
right.
you pull up the rankings?
That's not gonna help him in his performance whatsoever. But then with the John Jones thing, it's not that he's showing that stuff off on purpose. You know, I'm doing coke. And
No. He
getting
gets
arrested.
caught. He just gets
caught, right? And
yeah. It's a different situation.
It's a different situation.
So go down a little bit. To the protest bracket. Now, do you think he has a chance against some of those guys? Because he's basically stand up and bang it out type of guy, right? Like, it's all straight.
Against Hamza?
Yeah.
Or no?
No,
Islam?
Yeah. No, I don't think he has a good chance with Islam because of the sheer grappling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like,
But where would you put him? Okay, so you have Islam.
I think he has a good chance against Michael Morales because he's another striker, you know, and he's long, he's lengthy, you know, he can use that to his
better
advantage.
than Islam. They're a chance against Islam. Way more chance.
Oh yeah, way more. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna point out guys that I think he has a.
But Michael
chance.
Morales is sleeping a lot of people. I think he would be the favorite against Prates.
Yeah, he probably would be. He probably would be, especially because he's still undefeated.
Yeah, and Prates just lost to Young Gary.
Yeah.
I think Morales would beat Young Gary.
Yeah, and Pride yes.
I don't know about that. I think Ian Gary would, just how he did against Carlos, implement the clench and the wrestling.
Okay, so what about Shavkat?
Shavkat?
No, too well rounded.
Shavkat, yeah.
Too well rounded.
Yeah, so
Same thing.
so
So what about
he can switch
Shavkat
to the
and
grappling.
Islam?
That, I think that's like
That's
the
the
fight.
fight.
The-
yeah.
that's
I think
the fight, yeah.
fight.
And then Hamza versus Islam also. Because I think for something like that, like to unify the belts, I think Hamza would make that weight again. He could. If he made it,
Well, they're talking about Ilya
like
trying to
Star,
go
but-
up. They're talking about Ilya
But
trying
the
to
same
go
thing
up,
is
but he's
Ilya-
too small.
Ilya needs to make title defenses at 155 before he says, "I want to move another division." You know,
You gotta get at least one.
You
under
can't
his
just come
belt.
into the division and then go, "I got your belt."
Yeah,
Deuces
those
now,"
are the
you know?
three guys right there. I think Shavkat, Ilya, and Hamza are the top three.
Bro, I even put Bilal up there. I don't think Pratis can out wrestle Bilal.
No,
Who
but we're
cannot?
saying
Pratis?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know for sure. Oh yeah. Like with Pratis for sure. I'm saying like
Or
with
MGK,
Islam,
he can't.
the guys who
there's-
can beat Islam, I think could be like only Ilya, Hamza, and Shavkat
Yeah.
are on that league. And I think Ilya is the least favorite among those other guys.
I would agree. Just so much smaller.
Yeah.
smaller, and even though his grappling is good, he's got like a jiu-jitsu style of grappling, but it's like a very flow style. I think he's very good and well rounded, but like I think Islam has the edge on the takedown and on the ground. He has
I
better
think
control.
what we talked about last pod proved to show very true. You know, Islam's isometric strength, being able to just hold,
Yeah,
just straight up
he
hold.
had a crazy strength.
Yeah, bro. And
That
there was,
boy wasn't going anywhere.
and there was
after-
one point where JDM tried to scramble, and we saw like, oh wow, he actually might. Never mind.
Yeah.
And
There was like a small point, and
Yeah.
it was like the same style scrambles that he was kind of using against Bilal Muhammad, which were successful.
Which one? Oh, yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
he was
yeah.
taking him down at will, where Bilal was having hard time taking him down. He was just taking him down at will.
Yeah, and JDM never even, remember that strategy I said that JDM implements? He doesn't necessarily drop his hands to kind of like shoot for underhooks. He drops his whole body, uses his forearm to frame.
That
He
is-
didn't even get a chance to drop. Every time, Islam was shooting a shot, he basically didn't get to react until Islam already
Also,
had hands
also
gripped
he
around the butt.
he started off with a very heavy boxing stance, wide legs, and like that long jab, and Islam started piecing him out with the
Yes.
leg kicks.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that threw him off, like, because in the initial thing was like the striking. That's how they were gonna engage. It all starts with striking.
Yeah, every round.
So he started like he took away pretty much the style that he was looking for to use on that match for the striking. That threw him off. And then as soon as he had to readapt, boom, the takedown. Because he was trying to readapt for the striking, where Islam was already like setting him up for the takedown. And then he already started behind, and it was like,
Yeah, those leg kicks did a great job.
Do you
honestly, after the first round, I already knew he was gonna lose. Not even after the whole first round. Like at 4 minutes of the first round, I was like, "This is not going another way." On the second round, I was 100% sure. Like,
Yeah.
he took him down. I was like, "This is over. There's no way." And then you could see his face after just.
He was in. It looked like he was in pain a lot when he was on the floor. Like I think something might have happened, like in the first or second round, because from like third, fourth, and fifth round, when he would like trying to go
Bro,
into
I
that
think
octopus
that
guard to
face-
stand up, he looked like he was in pain.
That face is the face of like frustration.
Frustration, you think?
Like I think he's probably never felt that in his life. That kind of pressure. He doesn't look. Look, you look at him and you think he's strong. I think for grappling, I'm very strong, and I roll with him, and I'm telling you, this guy is very strong, and he
Yeah.
doesn't look like he's strong.
Right.
Like, yeah, it's
Because he's shorter than you, right? And he's smaller than you.
he's a little shorter than me. He's a lot lighter than me even now. He's probably like 185 at most.
I think 189 is what he weighed in on
Yeah.
fight day,
Okay, so yeah.
or
If
186.
let's say 195 after everything he's eating, dessert and stuff, but I mean like probably 185 healthy and heavy. I think that's probably
Yeah.
that his best weight. So he's still very lighter than me, and he's still very strong, bro. He's like, and I was training with him when he was lightweight. He was lighter
before
than.
he even put on this weight.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Now, do you think? Well, people,
No. What about the thing that Bilal said on the clip there?
bro. Bilal
Did you
What?
see that?
Bilal is trying too
Can you
hard.
put the audio?
He's trying
Can
too
you put
hard.
that audio?
He's trying too hard to be funny, and it's just not working for
Bro,
him. He's not a
that was
comedian,
terrible.
bro. That was terrible, bro.
And he was like trying to, you could see his eyes.
I think
Like
in
he's
that,
trying to-
in that
fucked up.
video, Miggy,
He's
that-
trying to paddle back, but too late.
the
you know?
Instagram video, that link that
You're going against
it
a very
says
big
it
stream.
towards the end.
He was talking about a 17-year-old boy too, which is like made it
Just go ahead and give me audio. That way, when it comes up, you don't have to worry about clicking it.
Let me see if I can find that clip. You gotta watch the whole clip. I think
Yeah, I'm about to watch. It's about to.
no, that's not gonna give
Go
you.
ahead.
Wait. I'm gonna give you a better
Something
one.
about the Epstein files.
Yeah. You're not gonna hear all of it right this, but I'm gonna give you a good one right now. Go to Discord, Miggy. I'm pasting it right now. Okay, it's in.
Oh man.
Yeah, there you go. Listen to this whole thing now.
right? It feels like the Epstein files without the the sex, right? I'm getting their powers through sparring and training, so it feels good. The energy they bring it
Yeah,
makes.
my friend, you need to find better metaphors.
Bro, like he just, I think
What
they
the
probably told him from UFC, you need to do something because you like people don't fucking like you.
No, bro, I don't think that
You're
was
too
like.
flat.
I think he was trying.
He was trying, yeah, he was
Yeah.
trying to be
Awkward.
funny, bro. But like, it just came out awkward as shit.
He threw that dart and it just went right into the wall. Didn't even go near the board. It just
Yeah,
fucking
Dart
into
was
the-
going
into
straight,
the fucking
and then went
drywall.
whoop. You know, in a soccer when they kick the ball and then it just like goes straight and then
Stab
just
the
curves away.
waitress with the dart, bro. Forget about the.
So I
wall.
know White House card, isn't gonna be till next year. Or sorry,
Is this
2020
happening though?
2027.
Is this happening though?
Yeah. The White House thing is happening, bro. It's happening. It won't be next year. It'll be the year after that, 2027. What do you guys think that? Like, let me ask
Bro,
you. What do
we're
you
in
think
the-
that first like 3 fights?
2027.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody,
White
It's
House.
already signed.
I think so.
anyone
Dana
has
was
ever.
on the Flagrant podcast and he said the fighters are coming out of the Oval Office.
They
Bro, you
come
ever-
out of what? The what?
The
coming
Oval
out of
Office.
Where
They got
what
that walk-
Trump?
when
Yeah.
they
What,
walk.
oh, that's crazy.
You ever guys? Any one of you ever seen the movie Idiocracy?
Yes, but I don't.
I think I've heard of it.
Idiocracy is the movie that made the Crocs popular. No one knew about Crocs until they made that movie. And in this movie, everyone is wearing these Crocs. So basically, what the whole premise of the movie is, I think you should watch it. It's very
Is
funny.
this the one where people are stupid?
Yes.
I love this movie. It's funny.
Yeah, it's very funny. So the whole idea of the movie is smart people quit having kids because that's what's happening, and dumb people continue to have kids. So after a while, it's only dumb people
Oh wow.
that are like running the country to the point where they're spraying Mountain Dew on fields to grow crops, and crops are not growing. Yeah. So it's
That's-
really stupid.
It's stupid, but there's some truth with the origin of the cause for this, right? Like
Yes, and
how
this
they
is,
turn out to be all stupid. You know?
Actually, it's next. It'll be June 14th next year. Not
June
that
14th
long
next
ago. It
year.
won't be 2027. It'll be
So
2026.
so my point is like you have to watch this movie, and the more we're going, the closer we're getting close to this fucking movie with our nation. It's bad, bro. Like doctors don't know what the hell they're doing. You know, like it's the craziest thing you'll ever watch. Look, this is how people are. Like they can't figure out. Like that's how stupid they are.
The guy is also stupid. No?
No, he's coming from the past. He's coming from the past to the future. And then they catch him, and basically because he's so smart, they're just like putting him in prison because like he just runs away from the prison by like saying some dumb shit.
So my question to you guys about the White House thing was, what do you guys think that card is gonna look like? With the fighters that we currently have, because Dana White already said John Jones will not be on that card because he doesn't trust him.
He didn't say that. He did say that he hasn't told anybody.
Yeah, but he says that to get hype, to like negotiate with John Jones. He a lot of times he say this won't happen, and he comes back because he used
maybe.
that to leverage the negotiation.
But he did say John Jones won't be on the card because of like not being able to like trust that he'll show up, kind of thing, because of like him pulling out of fights, and things like that.
So
But-
these have to be polarizing people.
Right.
These have to be polarizing people, number one. And number two, they have to be somehow Trump supporters in
like
one way or
Colby
another.
Covington.
Maybe Colby.
But 10 years ago, right? Like a character like that 10 years ago. Is what we
Yeah,
need
because
now.
I don't know if
'Cause
Colby
I don't
will
think
be
they'll put
fighting
Kobe on
again.
now.
But 10 years ago, it's way back for Kobe. You went way back, my friend. Colby Covington, not 10 years ago.
Yeah, like 2017, 2015, bro.
We're in 25.
25. Yeah.
2017.
Yeah, bro. It's not that
It's
long
like-
ago.
But that's
It's
like
not
8
that long
years.
ago. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's true. That's still longer than what I thought. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. But yeah, like
Seven-
a character like that 8, 9 years ago. Who are
They
those,
need
who are
characters
those
like
people?
they need
Who are
characters
those
like
people?
what's his name, McGregor. That type of
Do we
character.
even
But
have-
who's doing that?
Do
shit
we
now?
even like who's our? We don't even have an American. Go to the UFC list.
Just
We don't
do-
even have an
just-
American champion right now, do we?
I don't think so. I think the Russians are basically fucking.
It's all Russian,
yeah, they-
Europeans, maybe some
yeah,
South, like maybe
slaughtering
Brazilians.
The entire
Uh,
Yeah, Yeah, Poitin is one champion.
Ex-Russians and
Brazilians,
basically.
and a few Europeans, like, Tom and Ilya and Valentina.
Valentina is Russian. Though.
Yeah. She's from Kyrgyzstan.
Kyrgyzstan.
Which is basically
Russian.
Used to be ex-Russia, yeah. Like what? Who? Her?
Kyla. Yeah, she.
Yeah,
she's a beast.
She's gonna be on that card as an American champ.
Yeah, she will be on that card.
She will be on that card.
She will be on that card for sure.
Yeah.
And not only that, because she's like big into religion and stuff that, into shooting guns and stuff.
Her muscles are way
Yeah, she'll
bigger
be
than
into it.
mine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn, bro.
She's
that
gonna be on that card.
arms.
That girl is on T, bro. There's no way around it that
They
she's
test them though.
not. Bro, you
And
want
girls is one.
let me-
is like
let me
easy to
tell you
tell
the
because
story.
Bro,
the level
that's
they're
a
supposed to be
solid
so
like.
Let me
That's
tell
a
you the
farmer's
story of my
arm.
people.
That's a farmer's arm.
She's
She's carrying a lot of logs. She's like doing a lot of like.
Let me
She's
tell-
the man of the house, bro.
She's doing David Goggins. Training.
Let me tell you the
Carry
story
the
of
boat.
my,
She's
in the
identified as who's gonna carry the boats
The logs.
and the logs. Yeah.
let me tell you the story of my people.
Yep.
The reason what's his name got caught, the bicyclist, what was his name? He was the American bicyclist.
Oh, yeah,
Armstrong got
Armstrong.
caught with doping. This idea was taken from Russians, right? And what Russians will do, they know that there's a competition happening, so they'll start 6 months, 5 months ahead. And what they do, they draw blood, half a liter at a time, half a liter at a time, half a liter at a time, clean blood, and they keep it in fridges, cool and viable. Then they start doping their athletes. They draw a lot of blood, like liters and liters and liters of the blood, right? Then they start doping their athletes to get them to that position where their fucking muscles are reacting really fast. Right before the testing, they'll replace the tainted blood with the good blood that they have in fridges. This is known with Russians being doing this shit
That
since
was
day
a
one.
documentary about it how they had a whole like system, like it was like a not a treadmill, but like something that would like
Conveyor belt, yeah.
that would bring that the samples to replace the other samples. It was a whole scheme, but different things, Jay, because UFC has random tests. How can you do that?
Oh, they do have. I didn't know.
They
Yeah.
show up in the gym.
So-
That John Jones was hiding, I think, one time underneath
that's
the
the thing.
octagon.
So
too,
when you're
they would show up at 5 a.m. and knock on your door.
So it's not USADA anymore, but they have another federation. But like I just know USADA is the famous one that they just got rid of. But the way it worked was when you're a part of the USADA testing pool, you have to give them your location anytime you're moving around.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime. Oh, I'm going to the grocery store. Gotta tell USADA. Like that's how it's supposed to
Well,
work.
if that's the case,
no, not a
in rea-
grocery store. It's like if you get out of town.
Yeah, like no, I think
Your training routine, your roughly training routine, but they want to not go as far as malls or things like that.
Okay,
But it's
so it's
like
like just travel.
If you travel, yes,
Yeah.
that's like a big
because
one.
you imagine you're moving constantly. How many times you
Yeah.
gotta notify them a day? You know?
Yeah.
But look, Kyla could be just then that means she needs to be studied because her testosterone levels are way higher than a normal woman would
Are
have.
them though? Did you see that? No.
What?
He just
No,
gets,
are you
he's just
assuming based on her body and stuff? like
Based
that,
on
yeah.
her muscle
Well,
composition.
but like for example, okay, John Jones doesn't look anything like her, proportionate to a man body, but he's a freak. He's super tall and
lanky, small
but
legs, yeah.
They've also
his
talked about.
testosterone was low.
They've also talked about his legs.
Did you know that? His testosterone was like the bare minimum.
Well, that means that he's been taking that shit. Your testosterone doesn't just go that low and you don't.
But he was caught by I think clenbuterol or like some other stuff that is like.
Yeah, because
You
when you
drop
mess with a test, that's when your test goes down when you get off of it because your body's not producing it anymore.
That's not the only time your test goes down, though.
Well, no, clearly there's other times that your test goes down, right? But like, you can't just have a low T like that and then perform. Like your body does not recover as a guy. Like we need the T for us to recover and just continuously to push, right? Like naturally, like Poeta naturally has a high testosterone level. Naturally, you don't just fucking get to punch like that with that kind of strength without having high test. Like your muscles, your bones, your ligaments have to be able to withstand it. Your testosterone is directly responsible for that shit. You know what I mean? Now, Makhachev, I can tell. Like, okay, Makhachev, I don't know. There's some controversy there, but he's also naturally just has the R strand, right?
Who's that guy with the belt? Leon Edwards?
This is
Not anymore, it's
from
an
a
old
year
one.
ago.
Oh, okay.
That's why John Jones is still there. That's why Sean O'Malley is still there.
Well, Jones doesn't have the
And
belt
look at
anymore.
that's Cheeto.
No.
That's Cheeto right there.
No, Cheeto was never a champion.
Well,
That's
who's that?
Alexandre Pantoja.
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 But look how small Pantoja is in comparison, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's also like what 58 kilos, like one. What is 58?
125.
125.
Bro, that's crazy how small he looks in comparison. Because when you watch it on TV, they
Well, he
don't
looks
look like
this,
it.
but he's almost the same height of Ilya. Look,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but O'Malley is really the freak as far as height.
he is as far as
for
the height,
yeah.
For the
Yeah.
That's
smaller
why
divisions.
Merabit should be the champion too. That's why it was a year ago.
That's why O'Malley
Yeah.
was so good because he had such a big reach on everyone. You know what I mean? Because he's lanky, skinny. You know,
He's got pop in his punches.
yeah.
Knocked plenty of guys out in that weight
Like
class.
what DDP has to have naturally high level of testosterone because you don't just naturally look like that if that's not your craft, right? Like bodybuilding not your craft, you don't just look like that. Majority of people look kind of like John Jones. They kind of look like Leon Edwards, you know what I mean? Because Edwards doesn't look jacked. Look at DDP, he's jacked, bro.
Leon does get jacked.
He does get jacked.
Yeah, not necessarily like big, but he gets like ripped, like
Rip,
full.
no,
lean
ripped
out.
is different. DDP is jacked, bro. Look at his shoulder width to his hip ratio. Like,
Yeah, but I also that's something with Leon too that people don't notice because he looks so uniform. He doesn't look big, but he is. He's not that.
well,
small.
okay, let's talk about Aspinall. Look at the difference between DDP's shoulders, his waist, and then Aspinall. Even though Aspinall is bigger,
I
you
get
know
what
what I
you're
mean?
saying.
Like, Aspinall when cut, he would look smaller than
Yeah,
DDP.
DDP's shaped like a triangle.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like he naturally has a lot of testosterone, right? It's same thing with Poatan. He's naturally high testosterone, right? Any of these guys naturally have testosterone. I bet you any of those top football players, if you tested them right now, they're all gonna come in as with naturally high testosterone levels. That's why they're at that level. So this is what I'm saying. Like with John Jones having low testosterone, like I don't know, like just the talent cannot get you there. Like there's gotta be a little bit more footwork there, you know, just to get there. And I think these people need to be studied, right? But these guys are not gonna go for it. You know, like for
You
example,
can't give out the secret sauce.
yeah. Well, for example, what was that the Cuban guy? Well,
Yo, remember?
Yo Romero, bro. Like you don't, unless you're a bodybuilder, you do not look like that, bro. There's just no way.
Yo Romero is a fucking specimen though.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you know another guy who is not champion. Hamza is the champion on.
Yeah, for Drake is
I'm gonna find out here.
Dukas.
Dukas.
Dukas. Man, I think that's like the worst mauling. Not mauling, but like just domination we've seen probably in the last year.
They don't have a
Hamzat
record
and
here.
Dreykus when they fought. I mean, 23 minutes of crucifix is crazy. I mean,
Who's
is
that?
crazy.
Damn, that's a big dude, bro.
This is a Cuban guy in BKFC.
The
name
the
is-
black guy is the Cuban, right?
Yeah, he goes by Zambo.
Brother, but I feel like some of these guys they have in the BKFC, they look like they got off a construction site.
They did. They probably did. That's their side job. I mean, the fighting is their side job. That's the main job is construction.
Yeah. Damn. He
Like,
hit it.
look at that like what is he doing?
Damn.
Like, and he's getting there. You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
dirty. That's dirty boxing. Is what that is.
That's a big dude.
Bro,
They're both fucking big, but this
the-
guy
the-
is huge.
the bare knuckle thing, man, is so like
That shit's
that's
nuts.
that's real savagery right there, bro.
Yep.
That's real savagery. When it comes to this stuff, man, these guys hitting
well,
each other.
remember when we were
fucking
talking to
bare
JR?
hand.
When we were talking to JR, he said, like the punches are not that hard. It's more like sting because when he hits you like that, could get a lot of cuts and shit.
Well, the whole thing is like surface area and
Yeah.
force impact, you know. So
And then
like,
you don't have a 16-ounce glove flying at you. You know what I mean?
It's more about like I don't know how to put it, but like it's really like the comparison of someone hits you with a sledgehammer wrapped in a pillow versus just the sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Like that's really the comparison. I mean, really, how would you put it? You're now have something that is way smaller, bringing the same impact of force with less
Well,
cushion.
no, it's
cushion
not
to
bringing the
provide.
same impact because you remember that 16 ounces that flies.
I get what you're
You know
saying,
what I mean?
but it's similar impact of force now in a smaller surface area through a more compact item.
Yeah, you're gonna get cuts. Yeah, you're gonna get cuts. And like this shit, like I'm just waiting for another 20 to 30 years to see how many of these guys got CTE, and they're all shaking like
Oh, so
Muhammad
bad.
Ali. You know what I mean?
That was crazy fight too. What, he knocked the guy out on his knee? He was on his knee. He knocked the guy.
He hit him again, yeah.
I missed it.
Look at
Quick
that.
knockout. Bing. He hit him while he was on the ground, it looked like.
Bro, did you just like fucking?
Yeah,
Did you
dude.
just bulldoze through him? Like literally
Basically.
with shoulder bulldoze through him.
Basically, 10 seconds and fight's done.
I don't know. I mean,
Brother, what are we still counting for?
clearly,
What is the clock still counting down for? He's going to the hospital in a gurney.
I mean, clearly, what's his name? Conor McGregor saw something in this, right? That's why he basically bought that shit out, right?
He's got a bunch of shares. Yeah, he's part owner of BKFC.
Yeah,
He's got the charisma for it.
he does. But
Bro,
have you?
he's probably like the best
this guy?
weigh-in. No, Connor. You see him at the weigh-ins. It looks like he's fighting.
Yeah,
The way,
yeah.
like,
Look,
the
look,
energy he
it's
has.
either that or he's just hyped up on cocaine. It's one
Oh,
or
yeah,
the other
both.
one.
And he
No,
be
that's
talk,
for sure.
He be talking hella
He's on
shit.
his spiritual journey now, though. Right?
Yeah.
You seen that? You didn't see his last stuff. He's like, I'm on a spiritual journey.
Man,
blah,
it
blah.
would.
But the next time he's gonna say something else. He's always like,
That's an interesting what if situation with Connor because he was great as a fighter when he was in his prime, you know, and the mentality he had before is nothing like the mentality he has now. I mean, there's so many interviews of him back in the days talking about, oh, I don't go to clubs, I don't do this, I don't do that. That's all mental defeat, all mental, you know. Like I can't allow that to penetrate my brain, like, you know. And that was when he fucking knocked out Jose Aldo, knocked out Eddie Alvarez. Like that was in that time. And then we got Party Connor, you know. And then that kind of
Look, Conor fucking naked in a nightclub, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. Fuck it. Which is on one hand, it's like, man, how great could have that legacy have been if, you know, all those bad decisions weren't made and that lifestyle change he had. Also, can't blame him. Went and fought fucking Floyd Mayweather and got paid 80 mil or whatever. Went and fought Khabib and got paid a bunch of money. Came back, fought Cowboy Cerrone, got a bunch of money. It's hard to blame the guy.
yeah. And he makes a lot of money with that whiskey stuff too.
Yeah, he sold that.
He sold it $300-some million, bro.
Yeah,
Proper-
and now he's got
proper
another
12.
one. He's doing a beer. He's got a beer, and he's gonna sell that too, man. 100%. 100%. He's gonna build it up just like he did with what is it called? Proper 12.
Proper 12.
He build it up, sell it. And
By the way,
now he's got
talking
a
about
beer.
Proper 12, bro, it's the worst fucking whiskey I've ever tasted in my entire life, bro.
I
It's
tried this shit.
terrible.
I was like, oh, hey, someone brought Proper 12. Isn't that Connor shit? Yeah. Okay, let's try it. Fuck that, man. Fuck that.
Terrible.
Oh, God
How
damn.
did he get rich with that?
Bro, it's
Well,
just...
there's a lot of whiskeys that people drink that are cheap whiskey that they like it. I mean, those guys would mix drinks with it. Like a lot of the boys that I work with, they love Jameson, which is
I don't
also
understand much of alcohol.
yeah.
Is a whiskey?
Yeah, it's also an Irish whiskey, just like Proper
Okay.
12, and it's fucking ass. It's horrible. It's really bad for a whiskey. Like, I don't know. The way I grew up with the people around me that drink whiskey was always something like of class almost. Like you buy the nice whiskey, you drink it on the rocks. You don't mix that shit. It's almost like sacrilege to mix the whiskey, you know, with a soda or whatever. And
It's
people
like
drink
Italians
it, bro.
with ketchup or whatever in their
Yeah.
pizza. Yeah.
Yeah,
McGregor's Instagram apparently got banned or something.
it's no longer up.
Yeah.
He recently also got outed by who was it making the one of these like girls that does like rapping or singing or whatever. He sent her like a pic of him in the mirror with his dick out, and she put it on
Who was
X.
this?
Conor McGregor. His nudes got output on X because he sent it to some girl, one of these girls, and tried to like slide in her DMs with a dick pic. And she instantly like screenshotted it and posted it on Twitter.
Bro, dudes be fucking self-snitching every time. Like, why would you do that? Why would you send the girl some shit like that when they're gonna screenshot, put it on X, or send it to their girlfriend's group chat and they're
Forged
gonna fucking
Irish
make
Stout.
fun of you?
That's the new one. That's the beer he's doing now. Forged Irish Stout. I think the funniest clip I've seen of him, he's in the club and he's got his wife next to him, and he's all partying.
Come back. No, what the? Look at his mouth, bro.
Yeah, he's fucking talking.
He looks like he's like
talking
50
shit.
years old there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks puffy, man. It's probably all the drinking and stuff.
So he's in the club with his girl and shit, and one of the bottle girls walks by.
Sorry, that's a guy from Jeffa, by the way. That's what's his name? Jeffa's
husband.
Yeah, Dave. I forgot his name.
When was this? October.
So he's up there
25th?
with BKFC.
Yeah,
That Mike.
Mundell, Dave Mundell, or
That Chandler, not Chandler, but what's his name?
Yeah.
Perry. Perry is.
Dave Mundell. Yeah,
I guess
that's-
he's in a running for the belt.
Yeah, I think he's gonna fight Mike Perry.
Oh, this was last year.
He's doing really good. Dave is doing
right?
really good.
No. Oh yeah, October 5th this year. But there's this clip of Connor in the club, and there's a bottle girl that walks by him. He's like vibing out and dancing and shit. He's got his wife next to him. And he kind of like takes like a half a step forward towards the bottle girl, and then he grabs like her ponytail and like feeling up on her hair and is like dancing. And then you can see when he like remembers, like, oh shit, my wife is right next to me, and like lets go of the girl's hair and like kind of like tries to dance it off, like he dancing.
Bro,
that shit is hilarious.
You
bro.
don't think that Connor's wife knows that he's smashing other bitches? Of course she knows.
Yeah, but like
as long as he's coming back home, he taking care of her ass.
I think with those kind of girls, they know that it's happening, but they want to keep like the public seeing it to a minimum still.
Of course.
So
of course.
She's gonna get mad about him doing that in the middle of a club next to her.
I don't think she's gonna get mad, bro. I think she's already came to terms with it that this is something
Well,
that's
she's
gonna
probably
happen
right.
no matter what.
I think like she's mad, but it's like she's not that mad that she's willing to give up on.
Yeah, no,
life
absolutely.
Yeah,
that
but
she has.
because she
100%,
understands, like she's got the
you're right.
last name, she's got the ring, she's got the kids, she's got the house, she's got everything
but
she
like,
wants.
She's still mad, whether it's like her ego or her man, like her, I don't know. Maybe she really loves him, but in any way you look at it, she would still probably be mad. But my thing is like, she would never be that mad that she would like
Couldn't
be
do
willing
anything
to
about
live
it.
that life. That's the thing.
But the way Connor is going right now, bro, if he continues on this path, we're gonna see that divorce happening.
Oh yeah.
Eventually, we're gonna see that divorce
he
happening.
he's done everything.
He's fucking
though.
unhinged, bro. He's
He's
really
unhinged.
unhinged.
No. Oh, I thought you meant he's on Hinge, your app.
No. No, he's unhinged.
I was like,
yeah.
him too?
No, he's just unhinged. Like the shit that he's doing, and I think that's probably part of the culture, how he grew up. You know what I mean? Maybe it has to do with that because, like, look at it. Like, perfect example, right? Connor at the heights, best one of the fighters. Khabib at the heights, best one of the fighters. Islam like those guys don't do any of that shit, even though they're making just as much fucking money. Fighting, not on a side gigs, not on side missions with proper 12-inch shit. They're making just as much money fighting, and they probably have their own side shit that nobody really knows about, right? Like, it just has to do with the culture, man. And these guys are more humble, at least come off as humble. You know what I mean? Until it's DC that's getting smashed.
It's
and
funny
like,
though,
"Buddy,
it's
you wanna
like
call
you can-
police?"
You look at some of these champions and you can say like both things about some of them, right? Like, guys like Ilya in Islam, they don't live that kind of lifestyle usually. You don't
Leon
see that.
Edwards, I don't think he lives that kind of lifestyle.
But Sean O'Malley, guys like John Jones, I mean, those guys do.
That's it. It's just, look, it's Sean O'Malley, John Jones. Now, Askren, I
heard
could put
Sean
him there.
O'Malley stopped with a lot of stuff he was doing, though. He's more disciplined.
Well, he's very open about like he smokes a lot of weed, which is a big
But he
thing.
stopped for like a year before his last
Really?
fight, Mirage.
Oh, you're right. You're right about that. He actually did.
And I think he hasn't smoked.
And he has that open relationship with his wife,
Which I don't
that
understand
is
at all.
That he's
At all, bro. I do not understand that shit.
What?
Open relationship. His wife can smash whoever she
Oh,
wants.
his
He
wife
can
can
smash.
smash too?
yeah, it's
Just-
open.
not
On,
just him?
it's open on both sides.
Oh, that's wild.
That's wild, bro. To me, that's crazy.
And
Not-
apparently, she's come to him talking about like some of his friends.
What?
Yeah.
Bruh. Nah. I'm sorry, man. Like, how?
How?
Well, I mean,
As
we
a
have...
man, I mean, from his side, if he can smash everybody, that's normal. That's
You
how
want to
things
hear
should
some
be.
crazy shit? You want to hear some crazy shit? This is science, right? Now, what are the chances of this? Like, there's a percentage chance, right? I don't know what the percentage is, but it's high, right? What happens when a woman gets pregnant, right? within a womb, mother and a baby will exchange actual DNA. Like parts of DNA from mom will go to the baby, and parts of the baby's DNA will go to the mom. It's evolutionary adaptation, right? So the body does not reject it, right? This happens. So ultimately, mom's body gets changed with the DNA of the baby, but the baby was created by another guy. So another guy's DNA permanently becomes part of the mom's body. So when she divorces and gets another husband, and the other husband has a kid with that same woman, there's a chance that the other man's DNA is gonna be in the new kid's body.
Really? How often does that happen?
It happens all the time. It's just a percentage of it you don't know, because there's no like hard rule saying, okay, this much of the DNA gonna
How
cross
long
over.
does it take to clean her out?
It doesn't clean out, because that becomes
So just one time that she sleeps with another guy, there's
Not
another
sleeps
DNA.
with, but gets
it
pregnant.
has specifically gets pregnant and has
Oh.
a baby specifically.
Oh, so she has to have a baby with another guy, and then
And
her
then get a
second baby
divorce,
with another
her-
guy. We already
have
have
the DNA of the
100%.
first, not 100%, but
No,
it's
100% of the times it will happen at some percentage.
100% of the time it'll happen at some percentage. Yes.
And how much is that percentage? 0 point something? Or
No. We're talking about like the actual DNA swap is pretty significant between a baby and a mom. So mom and a baby, they exchange DNA, so that becomes part of her new DNA.
But her,
So technically,
wait, so she gets the DNA for her first kid
Yes.
that she had with the other guy. Therefore, the other guy's DNA is on her as well.
yes.
So therefore, when she has a new kid, the kid will get her DNA, which is modified already with that. But how much percentage of the guy's DNA? It's
You
on
don't
her?
know. You
Probably
don't know.
what, like 1%?
Because the kid is 50-50 with the DNA, right? 50 mom, 50 dad. So you take that 50%,
Yeah.
and then whatever the cross is in between, so it's got to be less than 50, but there's no actual number.
How does she get the DNA from the kid that
So-
was born?
So what happens when it's not a baby yet, it's an egg.
Uh,
That happens within an egg. That transfer happens within an egg. It's just a genetic adaptation, so the baby does not get rejected. So the mother's body recognizes the baby as it's part of its body. That's why the gestation period happens. You can keep the baby.
Interesting.
This is crazy,
Wait,
bro.
so that means that the new kid will also could look like the other father.
Yeah.
Oh man, I ain't gonna have no kids with the women that already have kids. Then okay.
Bro, like, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
I was planning to, not anymore. No, I'm
yeah.
joking.
But that's the thing, like, and there's also that. Even let's say if that wasn't happening, like, how excited would you be? What's your favorite
This
game?
is a proven fact, right?
Yeah, it's
100
proven. Yeah,
That's
it's proven.
crazy.
What's your favorite game? The percentage is not proven, but that DNA transfer is proven. So what's your favorite game?
My favorite game.
Like the way that you follow a storyline.
From video game, you mean?
Yeah.
Like single player style.
Single player style,
I'd
multiplayer,
say
doesn't matter.
Fallout 4 has a pretty good.
Fallout 4, what about you?
I have quite a few, but like one of my favorite
Red Dead 2.
No, one of my favorite lines of single player games is the Uncharted games.
Uncharted games? What about
Oh
you?
yeah,
I like-
those are good
I'm
too.
I can get into history when I need to. So
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
those.
yeah.
No, the ones that you actually follow the gameplay, not the multiplayer, but the actual
No,
gameplay.
Uncharted is
Yeah.
strictly
Yeah.
a single player game.
Okay, cool. What about you, Miggy? What about you?
I play multiplayer games.
But you've played single player games, right? If you were to
I
pick,
can't think of a favorite
like,
one.
story-
You've played
Storyline?
Fallout, haven't you?
Yeah, it's a good game. Would
Yeah,
I
so
say
you-
it's my favorite? I don't know.
Well, when you're trying to say favorite
Yeah,
single player,
all
game,
Favorite
time.
from the single game.
favorite game that you played, out of all the games that you played that have a storyline, which one would you say is top 10?
Elden
Let's
Ring
just
is
say
a big
top
one.
10. Doesn't have to be top 1.
Elden Ring would be a good
Elden
one.
Ring? Okay.
Elden Ring, sure.
Cool. Now imagine this. Somebody's bringing your favorite game to you and giving it to you to play, but you have to start from some save point. That's what it is to fucking date a mom with a kid, bro. You
pretty
playing
good at Elden
someone's
Ring.
game,
That means I didn't have to
someone's
farm all that
saved
shit.
game. You're playing someone's saved game, and we're talking about a game, bro. Like, how pissed would you be? It's just a game.
Yeah.
It depends on the person, bro.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
wouldn't be that pissed if I
Hey.
got all that shit.
There's sometimes that people have a pretty good saved game though, bro.
Yeah, bro.
There's sometimes you get a
They've already done
GTA
all
game.
locks and shit.
Yeah, all the grenades
But
and all
but
the...
what's the chances of that good saved game? You know what I mean?
No, I know what you.
Hey, man, they don't
I hear
release
what
good
you're
games
saying.
every year,
There's
you
a
know?
point there for sure.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's why Ian Gary's situation. That's why I don't like that, because it's not demonstrating. Talking about example, it's not bro. You got your wife's husband living with you, bro.
His last name. No, he really lives
He
with
changed
him.
his last
He
name.
really, her ex-husband really lives with him. With them.
He's also.
That really happened.
You
Wow.
ready? You want to hear something else too? He's also
Wait, but
his
does the guy
nutritionist.
travel with? Oh.
He's Ian Gary's
Wait, lives in the
nutritionist
same house.
and lives in the same
He
house.
has his own
Does-
bedroom.
He put
does
Ian
his
Ga-
shoe smashes his wife?
No one
No
knows.
one knows
Maybe.
that.
What would you guess? Okay, if you had a gun to your head right now and the wrong answer would get you shot, would you guess yes or no?
I'm guessing
Yeah.
they're having threesomes.
Yeah, I'm guessing Ian sometimes in the middle.
Shit.
I'm just saying,
Bro,
bro.
you want to know something else? He's his nutritionist, lives with him, and he put him on a vegan diet.
No, bro.
Yes.
Trying to kill this man's testosterone, bro.
He put him on a vegan diet, bro.
But this is what I'm trying to say. Like, talking about an example, bro. Like,
No,
this goes
he's
against.
a vegan. That's fucked up.
This is going against absolutely against everything that biology dictates.
Fuck.
Like actual science dictates. This is crazy, man. That's why I'm saying, like, you know, y'all guys are talking about him sniffing a little bit of cocaine. These motherfuckers are like fucking generational trauma.
That's crazy.
You know?
I mean, Sean O'Malley's situation is pretty much on that level too, or worse, right? Or
well,
the
look,
same
I think Sean O'Malley was more. Oh, bro, Ozzy's been talking a lot in the chat. I
had
didn't
it
see.
on half screen, so I couldn't see the chat.
Orale, John Jones will be on the card, just not Dustin Poirier coming back. Justin Gagey will be there too.
I call
Harrison
bull.
is the only U.S. champion. Okay, I call bull. Mass Effect. I don't know.
Oh, Mass Effect for the games.
Oh,
I
Mass
didn't
Effect.
finish them. They're huge. They're like a space game, like Star Trek type game.
that's what, like a single player game,
Yeah, it is.
like open world.
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
Now that I think,
I
about
just
it,
saw a new game. What's
Now,
Battlefield
with all
6.
that shit.
By the
being
way,
said-
Arc Raiders.
no Arc something
Yeah,
Arcs
Raiders.
so you know the
Arc Raiders. Yeah.
Yeah, bro, I love that game.
It's new, right?
Yeah, I
But-
like
but I
it a
gotta
lot.
Oh
get this
man,
before
I'm
you
gonna
guys
get
into
this.
it.
Is it like a story mode?
I'll
tell you
I'll explain.
Before you guys get into
But you
it,
know
let
the
me just
Ian
finish.
thing? The Ian thing
Yeah,
of
go
him
ahead.
taking his wife's ex-husband's last name, that's not true. He took her maiden name.
Okay.
Yeah. I just figured that
Okay.
out. 'Cause I know that's something we've talked about before.
Yeah.
Was when he added that extra name, it was the
Yeah.
wife, like the ex-husbands, because like he said that they wanted to keep like the family,
But
because he
talking
lives
of-
in the same house, they wanted to keep it like the son, not confused or whatever. But it's actually her maiden name that he took, not the ex-husband's.
But talking all this shit that I do, like guys that do take over this and they actually fulfill the role and they're fucking actually good fathers and they take care of the kids, that's something to be said. You know
But
what I'm
wait,
saying?
why does the guy lives with them? Is that the father of her kid? Also,
No. Ian Gary has his own kid with this girl.
And then she has another kid with that guy.
I think
don't
so.
know. I don't know. But I know that this
there's
girl,
got to be a reason. Like, I mean, there's no reason for that to happen.
this
but
girl when she was younger, she wrote a book of how to trap athletes.
I saw that.
Yeah. And
I
she,
saw.
Yeah, but that also was. It came out and talked about how that was like a gimmick book. It's like 10 pages long. It's like a joke.
whatever. Yeah. But another statistic. If there is a stepfather in a relationship, it's 12 times more likely than the father that there's gonna be some sort of an abuse with that child. 12 times more likely
Thrown a stepfather.
from the stepfather. They're the most dangerous people for the children is stepfathers.
Well, I heard it's like the wolf thing, right? Like when a wolf gets another.
Well,
wolf
it's
female,
bears, white bears
doesn't
and
live with
lions.
them.
kills the puppies.
Yeah, bears and lions. If they take over the pride, they kill all the progeny.
You know what's crazy? I feel like we see a lot of stuff on social media about Ian. Like he took the guy's last name. He lives with them. All that stuff. And like becomes like rumors to the point where people think it's real. But it doesn't seem to be real. He doesn't live with them either.
He doesn't? Not
No.
anymore, probably?
No, it never did.
That's what I didn't think so.
Yeah, they don't live together.
Okay. Still.
See, this is what I mean. Like, there's a lot of these little things.
So what is
that
the
people
whole?
talk
What
about
is the
and
bad
end
thing then about him?
I guess that is his nutritionist, maybe. At this point,
Yeah.
what else could you say, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point,
I mean,
like that's nothing
there's
really
only
else to say.
there's only another 3,900,000 nutritionists in the world at least.
Yeah.
Why would you choose? You know what I mean? Like that's still not good, but yeah, that made it a lot better for sure.
That did, yeah. I think that did make it a lot better.
Situation got a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Sean O'Malley's the worst.
Yeah,
side
it's
of it.
not
Okay,
worse.
which game
Yeah.
are you guys talking about now?
Arc Raiders. So it's this new game that came out, and it has essentially dethroned all of the other big multiplayer games.
Wait, there's what? Sorry. Did Ozzy say he plays Arc Raiders too? Is that what he said?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, Ozzy, you're playing? That's cool, bro.
Bro, this game is wild. I watched the highlights.
Arc Raiders. He says Mass
No, he
Effect.
what?
Did he put Mass Effect or?
No,
no.
he
That was
took the
earlier.
kid's.
Oh, okay.
He took the kid's name. He took the kid's name,
Which is her maiden name.
her maiden name.
So this game is what they call a extraction shooter, or
That was
also
cool.
a looter shooter. The game looks great, really good graphics.
I would play this.
The cutscenes are beautiful, like really, really well made. Like all these cool cutscenes that they've made. It's this style of game where you have like gear, like items that you use, and this is everything from guns to armor to ammo, everything.
You probably find items and upgrade your
Exactly.
armor.
And but the way the game works is it's an extraction style shooter. So it's not like battle royale, like with Fortnite, like a last person on the map wins. It's not that's not
No,
how it
yeah,
works. You go into a game, it spawns you on a random location in this big map, and you go in. You can fight. You don't have to if you find people. People are usually pretty nice too in the game. Like you can talk in game, like a proximity
nice.
chat. Like I'm friendly, and they kind of like let you be. You can go do your missions, look for your items.
Can they betray you? I'm friendly.
Oh yeah, We
Luma,
do
I
it all the
agree
time.
with you. I told him today that
Yeah.
he's more than
You
welcome
play that
to come
online
in.
too?
Oh yeah,
gonna-
I'm a big fan.
Can you play it with the PS5?
Yes, that's
Then let's play.
that's one of the big things.
But only two people online, right? To team up. or-
3 up to 3.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you can do trios, and the way it works is like you have your gear. If you die, you lose it.
But for example, trios, right? So like, say it's you, Miguel, and I don't know someone, Jay. Then I can go, and I can play on the same map with 3 other people, and we can team up as 6 people, right?
You can't guarantee that because the matchmaking doesn't work that way. You can't like queue into a game with 2 separate squads.
Okay, even if you
We would have to kind of like get the thing ready and then go, okay, we're queuing for a game in the same map
at
at
the
the same time and hope that they put us in the same
Oh,
game.
it still has a chance. To,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But it's pretty good.
I
So
like
you
it.
fight other humans and the robots too, right?
Yes, and the
animals?
robots. No, not animals, but the robots are probably harder to kill than people. That's one of the interesting games.
Can you choose to be a robot?
No. The way the game works is like you're people, what you call like the raiders, right? And the robots are part of the arc. Like you're going on.
I'm
you're
sure there's a
essentially-
storyline to it.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
I would play that.
You
storyline.
well, no, not like a single player mode. No,
There is no single player.
But there's a storyline involved with the.
What's the
multiplayer.
deal with them not making single player mode on these big games anymore, bro?
They're doing still. They're doing that, but there is
Some
a
games
storyline
do.
though. You can play a storyline, but you play online.
Yeah, there's a storyline to play. You have missions that you have to complete. There's even like a whole big thing like where
This is
your
it, Jay.
base.
That's gonna be your
Oh,
debut on
they
on
just
PS5.
combined 2 together.
Yeah,
then.
where your base is, you're supposed to like upgrade it, and you're supposed to like essentially do like what's called an extraction, where you go to a whole nother like solar system, right? Which is their prestige, right? When you go to another solar system, you essentially your game like resets, but then you get certain things that are like permanent to your account. Like for example, you reset, you do prestige. You know how prestige works, like in Call of Duty, kind of like where you reset your account, but then like as you level up again, you get like better shit. Basically, like
So the game has that too.
yes, it does.
So
have
you
like a
can
reset
finish the
system.
game. You can win it. So
Yeah,
how
you
long
can
does it take the game? Is like forever or like there's a time?
I know guys that have. It probably takes. Usually, to complete story modes in single player games, it's something around like 40 hours of gameplay that you have to put in. I think in a game like this, because of the online factor, it's probably somewhere closer to like 70, 80 hours that you'd probably have to put in. It depends too, because there's some days we get on to play.
It ain't shit. It's 1 week, 10 hours a day.
Yeah. There's some days where we go into play and it's like, all right, yeah, let's focus on missions and just do missions. There's other times where you go in and you're like, let's just go have fun. Like, let's go shoot people. Let's just get loot, like cool items, make money, kind of thing, because the money is a big thing in the game.
And the combat scenes are pretty good.
It's very good. I like it.
And it can be a pretty massive combat, right?
Miggy,
A lot
you're
of-
not big into those, are you?
I don't like extraction shooters.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't like extracting.
Yeah.
Like
Because
like
you
loot?
like to run and
I like shooting people,
'Cause-
getting killed, and respawning.
yeah,
Like you
spray and
don't like
pray.
looting and stuff like that. That kind of stuff. Yeah.
Not my thing. Not keeping up with items and pretending like it's a Barbie shop where I gotta drag shit onto my character. I don't like that shit.
I prefer that version of game. Like, I can
I
play
like
games
that
like Call of
kinda,
Duty,
yeah.
but I also do like the idea of, you got to take in your gear, and do you want to have good shit? Because there also is like what's called a free loadout, where it'll like you can spawn in and not use any of your own gear, but the gear that they give you is the lowest tier. It's like the shittiest gear. I like that level of like that factor of risk of like, okay, I want to take in good shit because I want to make sure I survive when I get into fights, but at the same time, if I don't survive, now I just lost a bunch of the good shit that was in my inventory.
I was playing that game a lot too. It's in the Amazon. What's the name?
in Amazon.
Yeah.
By the way, Luma, yes, I agree with you. He should come back, and I told him he should come back. Maybe next Thursday, if he's free and not sick anymore, he should be on the pod. Ozzy.
Oh,
Green Hell. Yeah, I was playing that for like,
Green
bro.
Hell?
I went pretty far. It's a survival game, and
Oh, that's like the forest.
yeah, but it's very random. Like things can happen. I don't know.
Oh, if you like this, bro, you should play The Forest. The Forest
Yeah,
is like
the
a
forest is
very
more like
good-
a thriller version of that.
Yeah.
That's more tropical.
Well, the new one is you're on an island.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The forest, but it
It's
didn't
called-
come out yet. I
it's-
think.
No, it's called Sons of the Forest. It came out last year, actually, or this
Sons
year.
of the Forest. Okay.
Yeah, Sons of the Forest. Sons of the Forest. Have you ever heard of this game, Jay? It's like a survival game that you can play with your friends. You essentially can like get spawned onto this island, and you're supposed to like do a bunch of like these
You
missions.
can
that
build
they
a
don't-
shelter.
and
You
you're
can
like-
build a whole base with your
Eventually,
friends
you
and
can like
people
get
invite.
off the island and like beat the game. But in reality, the point of the game is like to, like he said, build a shelter. Defend your shelter, because basically what it is the island is full of like these mutated cannibals that will like randomly come in the middle of the night and like attack your base, even while you're not
So
playing.
you need to build a solid base, and you have your friends to like
Help you out. Yeah.
strategy stuff. It's
Go
fun.
and get stuff. Go and get materials.
Bro, I'm telling you, you're missing out on the video games. This is not like how it used to be when you're.
Boys, I would
young,
love to
bro.
play. It's just fucking when.
Yeah, that's true.
That is a big issue with the games thing, man. Is as you
Yeah,
get
yeah,
older,
it
it's
takes
when-
Because
time.
I get
It
into
is
it.
true.
If I get into the game, I'm talking minimum 3-4 hours. I'll be like glued to it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and that's the
I
thing.
felt the difference too. Sorry to interrupt, but when my mom was here, because they didn't have to do all this shit at home. I was like, man, I have all this time to play video game, and it's like not like that when shit. You know,
Yeah.
it's like you gotta do daily stuff.
So, Yuri, let's talk about ADCC a little bit because we went to the trials. Was it like cool to see some of the people you've rolled with before and things like that?
yeah, it's
Catch up
always
with
good.
them, talk to them.
It's always good to see people that you know and they're cool. There's a lot of people that I prefer not to see because there's a lot of fake people,
Yeah.
but it is what it is. My job. They're mostly nice people that you see,
Yeah,
and
'cause
then
I know
there's
you
like
had
a few
you had
people that you're like,
a couple of minutes
eh.
conversation with Gordon and stuff
yeah,
like
Gordon is always cool with me. A lot of people have hate on him, but I have nothing bad to say about him. He's always been very respectful with me. We were meant to plan. We were meant to train. We were planning to train together for a couple of times, but it never ended up happening. And I'm trying to now talk and see if we can bring him up to do a seminar here and stuff.
That'd be
He's
cool.
always been pretty cool, Like we're rivals and stuff in the match, but outside, I really don't have anything bad to say about him.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that I saw. There's a bunch of people from Daisy Fresh I saw that were there, with their students and stuff like that. So overall, I think it was just pretty cool to see these people that you see on TV. They're there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't go up to them and take
Man,
pictures. or
talking
any of
about
that
Gordon, I saw his girl who just got caught on
I
some
think
stuff.
she got arrested.
stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
that's
that's not cool.
yeah. I just saw that today. I was wondering if it's that's real. Yeah.
I mean, only thing I saw from it was Craig Jones on his story was posting about him.
What is it his girl or is his wife? Isn't there like a girl that he always does? He's like
That's his wife. Yeah,
That's his wife, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it might actually be his ex-wife now. To be
I
honest,
never. Is his wife? I don't know. Has he ever announced that?
Because I always thought that it's like
He
a
did
wife.
announce
I don't know.
something.
I don't know anything. I don't know much about Gordon. To even begin. Yeah, this is the lady. Yeah, this is the lady that's always on
On the
his
instructionals.
instructionals. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think she's Brazilian too.
I think she looks Brazilian. I was gonna say. She's Brazilian, Miggy. Okay.
Yep.
That's cool, but it's strange. Like she's only got 132K followers, and how many Gordon has?
yeah, look at her.
Close to a mil.
Look at her mugshot.
Oh, they always post the shittiest fucking pictures too. You know.
Trump
Yeah.
didn't get an option.
Yeah, he was still wearing his suit though.
Hey, but what's the whole thing with Epstein that's about to be released? Like, what's going on?
Well,
with
apparently he signed it today, right?
Yep.
He signed
But here's
that?
the
The
thing, I got
government is
more-
going to release, right? But then even Gordon. Oh, look what he wrote. Gordon wrote there. Look. So wait, the government just. I saw that earlier, like before I came here. So wait, the government just agreed to release the Epstein files that the head of the FBI said didn't exist. Am I missing something?
Okay, so here's the deal. Here's the deal, boys. Even though with these Epstein files, there's two caveats in it. If it has to do with national security, they're gonna block it out. You're not gonna know what it is. And then there was another caveat that they can go in there with their black marker and strike everything off. So we're gonna get whatever files we're gonna get is gonna be completely black.
Mm-hmm.
Just wait for that. We're not getting anything out of this. We're not gonna get any information.
They're not going to be able to.
No.
Why? Because government people are involved. That's why.
Well, because it's national security. We don't know until that black
So
comes
they
off.
can just call national security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well,
they
they could-
the world has been slowly moving towards the reveal of the Epstein files. Things like King Andrew or Prince Andrew getting demoted out of the family. Now, granted, it's not a big demotion. Bro just got sent to a mansion in the countryside, relieved of all his duties, so he doesn't really have to do anything.
By the
Sounds
way,
like early retirement.
yeah, Queen of England passed.
Didn't that happen
Yeah.
already a while ago?
Yeah. So like, there's no more matriarch there. You know.
So
what I
that
mean?
was Prince Charles that got
Andrew.
Andrew. Is that his son, right? Or
Brother,
the
maybe.
brother. I think he's
Oh,
the brother
okay,
or some
okay,
shit.
the
or
brother.
the husband.
yeah,
or-
I've heard about. He went
No,
to
it's
the
not that
Epstein Island too.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But the thing is, like, we're not gonna get any information out of this. Like, all these people are hoping and dreaming that something's gonna come up and somebody's gonna get in trouble. Nobody getting in trouble. No one.
They run the world. How can they?
Well, it's
how
not-
can the people who run the world get in trouble?
It's
right?
not even that. So imagine there's somebody that their name is on there, right? But they're responsible for some important shit that's like running part of the world. How are you gonna put this person in prison? You can't, because the minute you put him in
The whole
prison,
system
the
will
whole system
collapse.
starts collapsing, bro.
Yeah.
It just makes no sense.
He got demoted to this.
To a 30-room mansion in
from
Windsor.
the Royal Lodge to this.
Man, how is he gonna survive? Poor guy. He's probably
Hey,
in
so
depression.
but the files now we might receive. We might get the, like you said, it might be black, but maybe like 30 or like I think 50 years from now, the FBI is obligated to review the files, right? Or-
So
No, because they did the same thing with John
Or
F. Kennedy.
declassified. No, they did with the out of body experience stuff. and-
Yeah, but,
yeah, but
like they did the
John
same
F.
thing with the Kennedy,
another
bro.
50 years. Another 50 years classified.
Why?
Because they decided it's against national security, so they
Yeah.
classified for another 50 years.
And then there was also the stuff about Cuba, right? That the U.S. was planning to attack Cuba to make
the
it.
the missile
yeah.
crisis and all that.
Yeah,
That-
somebody-
Man, how bad it must be, this stuff that they
That did-
declassified.
that did
Another
actually-
50 years? When?
That did
it just
actually
happened
happen.
like
We
th-
talked about Kennedy
year.
this year.
Uh-huh.
Kennedy
That
Kennedy
sucks.
files got released this year. When we pulled them up, it was 75% of black redactions
Yeah,
that were in there. Just
whatever they gave
black,
us was
black,
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 redaction,
black,
and then
black.
went back after that.
And
it
what
said
was
it's gonna
reviewed?
classify for
What
another
the
50.
part that was reviewed was like not important.
bullshit.
Bro, even if you run
Bullshit.
it through AI,
Oh, we suspected this, and we suspected that. We suspected this. We investigated.
What do you think
this.
that is about? The whole thing? Or you don't know, right?
Well, there's a
people
lot
involved.
of there's a lot of conspiracy that who was it? The FBI or CIA? One of these guys killed him.
CIA.
CIA killed him. That's the conspiracy.
Well, it's not only
Why?
CIA.
Because there's a lot of clues pointing to the fact that what is this guy? John Wilkes Booth, right? That's his name.
No, that's
Booth.
those are the.
Who's the guy that killed Kennedy? Booth.
no, Booth. No.
That's who killed Lincoln, I think.
That's what killed Lincoln. Yes.
What's this guy's name? Anyway, the guy that killed Kennedy. There's a lot of evidence pointing towards that
Lee Harvey
Oswald, that he didn't do it alone.
Yeah. Well, there's
A lot of people say they heard more than one gunshot.
That was the one that killed him with a 22.
That's
right?
what I was talking to you about the other day. That they killed him with a 22.
Headshot, right? I was in the street in Texas. It was in Texas, right? Dallas.
Yeah, I've driven through there.
I driven through
there's
there
an X
too.
marks the spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not just the CIA, man. There's a lot of conspiracy theories that the mob was involved in this, the CIA was involved in this.
Have y'all seen the video?
A lot of the
Of
boys
him
were
getting
involved
shot?
in that.
Yeah.
No,
There's
I
a
want to
video.
see.
You ever seen it? It's
I
on
want to
YouTube.
see.
Yeah,
A lot of the J boys were involved in it. Like there's a big thing on this, right? Yeah, this is play the first one, probably better version.
Yeah, we talked about that last time.
What do you say?
Is that you really? Is that really not gonna talk about Trump blowing Bubba?
Bubba? I don't know what that
Clinton,
is.
the whole Clinton thing.
I don't know. That's what I wanted to
I
know.
thought we talked about
No.
this. No,
I saw this.
there's some rumors that Trump gave a blowy to Clinton.
I saw
Why?
that, bro.
I don't
That's
know. I've
wild.
heard about it.
Play it again.
I don't want to believe in that.
Play it again. Play it again, because that's the second shot. That's the second shot. Play it again. There you go.
Yeah, he's riding in that caddy.
Boom. He gets hit. Wife's right away. What's going on? Second shot comes in. Pop.
Damn.
And she starts running out the car.
Fire coming out of his head?
No, that was
There's blood.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks yellow though.
This is
Blood
this
yellow.
is
It's just-
this is black and white, but it got remastered in color.
Yeah, that's originally black and white film.
Damn, there's a lot of blood, bro.
But this is like the nature of women. Look what she does. Watch. She's running out. Her husband just got shot, and she's running out the car.
Shit.
Damn.
As soon as I would have
Brother,
That says a
if
lot
I'm
right
sitting,
there.
if
That-
I'm
First
sitting
time you would've got
passenger
popped,
seat with
I'm
you,
already out.
if I'm sitting passenger seat with you, and you get shot in the forehead, I'm not gonna grab you. I'm like, Jay, I'm getting the fuck out of that car.
I understand, but this is your.
I don't give a fuck if you're a man or a girl, Jay.
No,
You're getting
I
the
don't think
fuck
you're
out.
understanding. I don't think you're understanding. This is his wife. We're
Yeah.
talking about Jay and Eddy. What if it's your wife? What if it's your mother? What if it's your sister? Are you jumping out of the car?
A
If
shot.
I look over
It's a
and
shot.
she's got a fucking hole in her forehead, why am I
nigga.
even gonna?
Heartless,
What?
bro.
What?
Heartless.
What? You want me to go to fucking heaven with you? No, I'll see you there in 50 years, bitch. I'm getting the fuck out this car.
Heartless,
She
bro.
would have wanted you to get out the car.
Now, maybe like a shot in the shoulder, and you're like, this and that. I'll fucking put my head down and be like, you good, bro? But brother, what do you want me to do? I'm not a fucking medic.
Bro, this guy, that's cold, dog.
That's
Brother,
cold as
no,
fuck.
Come
I'm
on.
not being cold. I'm being realistic.
I wouldn't just get out of the car like that.
Neither
If it
will
was
I.
my friend, no. Bro, I'll try to figure it out.
Fucking,
I don't know.
He's got a fucking recording dot on his forehead like
dot.
an Indian, and you're not gonna fucking get out the car, bro.
Red dot, we're not talking Indian.
Brother, brother,
At that
you
point, I'm-
jumping out of that fucking car.
At that point,
Windshield went blah.
No, if it was someone that
His
is
shit
close to
is
me, no.
split open.
I'm ripping a t-shirt, putting
Bro,
it on
there's
the
people
forehead.
that
maybe
get
I can
shot in the
prevent
head
the
and they
bleeding.
survive.
Not everyone is 50 Cent, bro.
Well, see that there's people that survive.
Not everyone
There
is
is a
50
chance.
Cent.
There is a chance.
Not if they hit your head.
Well, that's something none of us have to ever even think about.
So okay, so let's
It's
talk
like,
about.
no, Eddie, I'm alive. Not anymore. Blah, blah, blah. I'm getting out of this car. I decided.
Listen, what's this blowy thing? Can somebody?
I
please
don't
tell me?
know, bro. I told you as much as information.
Bro,
as
I saw
I've
that
heard.
too. I was like, okay, let me scroll down.
Yeah.
This is like,
I to me it sounded like something so outrageous that I didn't entertain it when I saw like the article, whatever I saw.
Okay,
But
that's hard to see, right? That's hard to imagine.
so
bro.
guys, I got a
I
new
can't
thing.
imagine. That would
There's-
defeat the whole, like, come on, I'm a fan of Trump. I cannot believe he did that shit, bro. That would be like, come on.
So I have two.
No,
two
no,
new
he
things.
didn't do that. Come on.
Two new things.
we were all fans of Cosby at one point.
That's true.
So I have two things. This is actually happening. This is real. So this new thing is called shrekking. Do you guys know what shrekking is?
Never heard of it.
So the shrekking is the new thing. It's dating someone that's like ugly, with an idea that they're gonna love and worship the ground you walk on. So that's what people have been doing. And another thing that's happening right now, a lot of girls are saying they don't want to post their guy on the internet because of shame.
So they blur their face,
They
right?
blur
That
the
stuff,
face and stuff like that.
I saw on Hoodville, they're making fun of that, yeah.
Yeah, so this lady came out, she has a boyfriend or husband, whatever. She wrote the article about it, right? That a lot of women will blur out their boyfriends or the guys that they're seeing, whatever, faces out because they're ashamed that they're dating someone. Because their girlfriends basically are saying you're strong and independent, you shouldn't be dating anyone.
That's dumb.
Yeah, that I agree. That's very fucking dumb.
I don't even fathom the ideology behind that.
This is what I'm telling you, bro. Like, the times are changing. Like, you were lucky when you found your girl. You never got to get to the point where, like, I'm actually seeing what's going on in the dating market, right?
Yeah.
Like, you were lucky. Your parents.
It's wild out there,
bro. It's wild, wild west, bro. It is wild, wild west,
it's
straight up.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
man.
Like, before, like, I don't know how long ago was this. I accidentally matched with this girl because, you know, how on Tinder, I don't look at them. I just swipe, you know, kill them all, let the God sort them out at the end, right? So I was swiping, and then there was a match with this girl. And then the girl's profile was she put down that she has 3 kids, this and that and third. And I wasn't trying to be a dick about it. So I went in there. I was like, hey, I'm so sorry. I did not read your profile. Genuinely being nice about it. I didn't read your profile. I see that you have kids. This is not something like that I'm looking to do right now. Best of luck to you, this and that. She responds back, you're a dick. You're a dick. And then when she saw that I saw that message, she unmatched me. She waited to say that I'm a dick to see the message and then unmatch me.
I'm with the girl on this one. You didn't have to say shit. Just
Nah, bro.
unmatch. Just
Nah,
don't
bro.
say
Like, cause
shit. You weren't getting into it anyways. Just
no,
unmatch.
I understand, but like, I wanted to apologize for fucking
guy's-
swiping on a person that I shouldn't have swiped and getting her hopes up, this and that. But this bitch fucking went.
You're a nice dude.
Yeah, you're a nice dude.
Yeah,
You're a nice guy.
I can see the kind of situation you got yourself into. It's one of those where you get yourself in that situation, and then you're like, oh shit, like I
fucked
I don't
up.
want this.
I genuinely fucked
And
up.
instead of just like deuces and like, you know, ghosting, you go and you try and make things right before you leave, and that most of the times sadly doesn't go very well.
Yeah, it's like no good deed goes unpunished. You know what I mean? So like, why be nice? Why not ghost them anymore? You know what I mean? Like, because if I'm gonna get that, she could have not said anything. Like, just unmatch, whatever. It is what it is. But she waited for me to see it. Like the pettiness level, bro. The pettiness level. Just because I didn't want to fucking.
This is the
Over
main
text
thing. This is
communication.
the main thing for women too, right? They're like nurturing. They're the ones who welcome and stuff like that. So, and their whole value, it's about beauty, how beautiful they are. That's how we determine like if they're good or not is based on their looks. Honestly, like the initial stuff. Obviously, after you stay with them, then you get to see their real values and stuff. Like initially, a woman will be drawn to a man for money, like physical
status,
physical
yeah, features,
traits,
yeah.
status, power, blah blah blah. Man for woman is just based on their beauty.
Yeah.
So basically, like you stabbed her in the heart when you're like,
Yeah. Well,
you're
talking-
not good for me. So that's why she was like that, because that's the most prideful thing.
Yeah.
Over text, that's
Yeah.
even worse.
But there's this.
You just met the bitch.
Yeah. There's
you wanna
this
do,
kid.
blur her
I'm
out?
saying, but
There's this
if you
kid
look at it
online, right?
objectively, what he just said over text, based on the societal stigma of women having children are not attractive. It sounds like a.
Man,
But
there's
they're
some
not. I
women.
mean, what do you
No,
want me
but
to
there's
say?
some women that have children
Don't say-
that,
I
god
want you to
damn
say
it, bro.
nothing,
Yeah, you
Jay.
like the
So-
child smile. That's why you want to take care of the mom.
You know, Jay? I don't
Not
want you to
all
say
of them.
anything. That's what I want you to say. Nothing. Just unmatched. You didn't have to say anything. Just lie.
No, but anyway, so there's this kid right now that's going viral. He's one of the newer influencers that coming up. He's a little bit autistic, because I guess he's saying that he's neurodivergent, whatever. But he's like straight up autistic, very intelligent kid. But he does what called the looks maxing, right? The kid will like lay in his bathtub with like soft shit on under his head, and literally like use hammer type of devices to like make micro fractures in his face, so his face grows more dense and has a more of that masculine shape to it, right? And he went
That's
viral
crazy.
that he's gonna basically undergo height extending
Procedure.
procedure to be 6'6", right? And he was invited on the podcast I was watching, and the kid just like there's panel of girls is basically calling out every name that's in a book, just basically calling them hoes, this and that, a third, and then the guys basically make him rate every single one of these girls, right? And then he goes and starts fucking rating them. This is probably like one of the craziest shits I've ever seen. The kid went down the detail by saying your nose is too long, your mid face is too short, this is too like, and actually like saying things, right?
Bro,
After
that's-
he was done with the third or fourth,
After
he
at
was
least
done,
that guy's got to be a little bit.
Yeah.
To pay attention to all that,
bro, the
bitch, you pretty or you ugly?
Yeah.
no, but the kid is
her
autistic, bro.
chick-
Like that's how he computes in his head, right? Like his wiring is completely fucked.
Is he autistic or autistic and gay?
Autistic. but if you guys ever get a chance, watch it. So by the time he was done with the third girl, first three girls were like kind of like all pissed off. But the time he was done with the third girl, they're like, "Oh shit, this motherfucker is like actually autistic," and he's like really saying what he thinks is wrong with me, right? And then by the time I was done with the third one, there were 10 girls. He rated every single one of them. At the end, they're all like, "Thank you very much." Like that was the craziest shit to me. They were all like unhappy but happy at the same time.
Because maybe they couldn't say anything to him because he's always autistic, so they would look bad.
Well, the kid was having like normal conversations. He wasn't being, you know what I mean?
How?
Yeah, yeah. He didn't have like a Down
shit.
syndrome.
Like the lady from Colombia.
Yeah, he wasn't being Minecraft.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Oh, by the way,
It's
another
getting
thing,
late.
another thing,
It's
another
getting
thing.
late.
Another thing, one more thing. So you know that it's the condensate that they have in France, where they collide neutrons against each other. There's this big facility. They collide the
In
neutrons
Switzerland.
in Switzerland. Apparently, they fucking collided something and accidentally found that there is a fucking alternative. There's a good chance there's an alternative universe, and there's a good chance they know about us.
Okay. Whoa. Slow down a little bit. Come
So-
on, let's. What?
Sounds like you did 2 + 2 and got 90.
No, but
Bro,
that's
no,
what
like
they
this
said.
true?
They were basically saying that there's
I thought they
It
reproduced
points-
like a black hole into that. That was what, like, and to find out how the Big
exactly
Bang.
by them doing that, they apparently ripped
Open
the
up-
fabric. Ripped the fabric. Well, what they think is ripping the fabric, and they're pointing that there might be an alternative universe, and the alternative universe.
But there
might
was that
know
already
about
there,
us.
or that created another universe? Did that create another universe,
I don't know.
or that just create a
I
portal
don't know.
to
I
something
didn't go
that
that
already?
far into it. Yeah, I didn't go that far into it. Click it.
That's crazy.
So what is this new thing that in Europe they did a experiment and they ripped the fabric of space, and there may be something about alternative universes that that the alternative universe might know about our existence, so on and so forth. See what ChatGPT says.
That's actually a really interesting question. I know it is, ChatGPT. You don't got to tell me that.
It's CERN. Yeah, there we go. Quantum entanglement at high energies. Yeah.
It's all
Can you read
theories.
some? Yeah, it's theories that they can't prove it, right? Clearly. So what is the theory? Can you read it a little bit, Miggy?
Which part?
Either one. Start whatever you think is important.
Scientists at CERN's Large Hadron Collider.
Hadron Collider, there we
observed
go.
Quantum entanglement between top quarks, which are the heaviest known fundamental particles. This is a big deal. Entanglement usually shows up in very controlled quantum experiments, like with photons. But here it is at extremely high energy in particle collider. While entanglement is weird and non-intuitive, it doesn't mean tearing space or making a portal to another universe. It's more about particles being deeply correlated. There are multiverse theories. There are real theoretical physics ideas that involve the multiverse, specifically a model by some theorists, the Agnolo and Teresi, proposes a crunching multiverse to explain certain puzzles in particle physics, like why the Higgs boson is as light as it is. In their model, different universes can have different parameters, like different Higgs masses, and only those with certain characteristics survive/expand. But this is theoretical, not experimental proof that we're touching or ripping into other universes. Wormholes in quantum gravity. The idea of wormholes, tunnels through space-time, is well known in theoretical physics. Some physicists have simulated wormhole-like behavior on quantum computers to study how quantum mechanics and gravity might connect. These are simulations, not actual ripped space-time portals.
Okay, so go read that conspiracy part.
Or
there.
the sooner.
Which one? This one?
Mhm.
So what you described, they ripped the fabric of space, sounds more like conspiracy theory than science. There are conspiracy narratives that claim CERN opened a portal to another dimension. These stories often mix real physics like the LHC Higgs boson entanglement with speculative or fictional ideas such as parallel universes, shifting reality, the Mandela effect, etc. For example, a CERN experiment costs us to go into another universe. This new universe is an experimental one, manipulating the universe, and that's on Reddit. Importantly, whether or not these conspiracies are true, they are not supported by mainstream scientific evidence.
Which was what I said. Like they're thinking that that's what's happening, but there's no proof or anything.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up
All
for
right,
today.
that's it. Let's wrap it up.
Yep. Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you, Yuri, for coming onto the pod today. It was always
you,
a
bro.
pleasure, brother.
Thank you.
And we'll catch you guys next week.
Peace.